Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Men's Soccer Pregame Show from FDUnites.com. I'm your host, Ryan Rodriguez, joined as always by men's head coach Seth Rowland. Seth, obviously, you guys are coming off of a long road trip this past weekend down in Alabama. Picked up the win Friday in overtime against UAB, dropped the finale on Sunday against Memphis. Just talk a little bit about what the last weekend was like and as far as positives you're concentrating on taking away from it.
Well, it was a great weekend. You know, it was good bonding. Good for the team to travel away together, good to experience that, good to experience having to compete after flying and taking a 2-hour van ride from the airport to UAB, and then competing Friday night. There's a 2.5-hour lightning delay, so getting the game started for 32 minutes, pausing, not knowing if we're going to get it in, keeping our mentality focused and sharp, then going out, playing, competing, taking a couple of injuries to key players, and still coming out and finding a way to win. And that was extremely dramatic and very rewarding.
You fast forward to this coming weekend, similar scenario, you guys head up to this time Vermont for the Peter Baldwin Memorial Classic, another tournament. Vermont so far is 3-1, and their only loss is a 3-2 in overtime to number 10 Duke on the road. Just talk a little bit about the challenge that they present to you guys going forward.
Well, first of all, before that, just to touch on something again about the Memphis game is, you know, we started 10 new guys from the Friday night game, 10 different guys, and 7 guys who got their first start this season, 3 freshmen who got their first start. So to finish the thought on how valuable the trip was last weekend, it was tremendous getting everybody significant amount of playing time. Now we fast forward into this Friday night. Friday at Vermont against Vermont, Sunday against St. Peter's. Vermont is the best team we will play up to this point. They're in the top 25 coaches poll. They then rank others who receive votes. They have the third most after the top 25. So, you know, you're talking about a team that's very highly touted right now, and they're strong, they're powerful, they're technical, dangerous on the counter, dangerous in transition, strong defensively. Yeah, this will be a big challenge for us, and I'm interested to see how we compete against them, because it's a tall task. But if we come focused, if we come ready to compete, then anything can happen. And then we turn around and Sunday, 1 o'clock, playing St. Peter's, you know, another challenge to play this early in the season, Friday, Sunday, and to see how we do there. So all we're focused on right now is Vermont and playing the best team we will have played thus far in the season.
You mentioned the schedule. Obviously, throughout the course of a regular season, you're a little more accustomed to having at least 2, oftentimes more days off in between games. This is the second weekend in a row you guys will be playing 2 games in what is actually just under 3 days. How much more difficult does that quick turnaround make it in terms of preparing and forgetting the game you just finished and preparing for the next one?
Yeah, that's a challenge. It's a big challenge, but you have to be mentally tough enough to be able to bounce back if you lost and keep it going if you won. So on the Friday night. So, you know, regardless, the key is being professional, coming in every day with a lunch pail mentality, working hard, and making sure we're all about just doing what's best for the team. And right now, I like the mentality a lot. And the key is to keep it going, even when you hit the bumps in the road. You know, success is not a straight line in the course of a season. Can be a little 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And the key is just to ride out the lows and to not get too high with the highs, and just, you know, stay humble and just keep working.
Oh, well, thank you, Coach. Good luck to you guys this weekend. Hopefully you can come away with 2 W's. That's Friday against the University of Vermont at 7, and then Sunday afternoon against St. Peter's. Both of those games will be available via a free live stream on the Vermont Catamounts website. For another episode of the Men's Soccer Pregame Show, I'm Ryan Rodriguez. Until next time.